Now let's take what we learned and take it a step further. Here we have 5 radical 13 plus 4 radical 13 plus 2 radical 13. And since all of the radicands are exactly the same, these are basically like terms. And we would end up with 11 radical 13. You try this next one. 4 radical 11 plus 2 radical 11 plus 3 radical 11. That's right, this would just be 9 square root of 11. They happen to all be like terms. Good. Let's try another one. Imagine you had 2 square root of 6 minus 6 square root of 6. Let's try that again. Minus 6 square root of 6 plus 3 square root of 3. Well, these first two terms have like radicands, but this third term is different. So we can combine the first two to get negative 4 root 6. We can't do anything with the third term because it's different. So that would be our final answer. You try the next one. It is 5 root 5 minus 4 root 5 plus 2 root 6. Hit pause and give it a shot. What'd you get? Well, 5 minus 4 would be 1, so this would be 1 square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 6, and this would be correct. Normally, we wouldn't write the 1 out front, so most of the time people would write 1 square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 6 this way. Right? It's kind of like 1x is the same thing as just x. 1 square root of 5 is the same thing as just the square root of 5. All right, just a few more ideas, but nothing new, just applying the same idea. Imagine you had this, 2 square root of 5n minus 6 square root of 5n plus 4 square root of 5n. Now don't overthink this. These are all the same, these are all like terms, because the radicands, the number inside the radical, are exactly the same. And 2 minus 6 is negative 4, plus 4 is 0. So this would be 0 square root of 5n. And that's just the same thing as 0, because there's none of them left. Let's consider one more. I think you have the idea. The square root of 3xy. Remember, that means there's one of them. Plus 5 square root of 3xy minus 4 square root of 3xy. See what you get. Well, 1 plus 5 is 6. Minus 4 is 2. So altogether, this would be 2 square root of 3xy. Hopefully you feel comfortable adding, subtracting square roots with similar radicands.